I know, okay, it's a Minecraft background talking about the Backrooms, but um I'm not feeling well enough to edit a video. So here it is. So I want to be talking about the oversaturation of the Backrooms. Now let me paint you a picture. You're just walking around town, happy as can be, or you're playing video games on your lonesome, just taking in the loneliness. And then all of a sudden you fall through the floor. And then you enter almost another dimension of nothing but hallways, open space, and yellow lights. And also, the place reeks of mold. Now, for introverts, this may seem like pure bliss, but you have nothing. Literally nothing. Just yourself. Now, there's no monster or anything. You're just stuck there alone in dark hallways. But some hallways are lit up. It looks like an abandoned office building, but it's not. It's just some weird realm of reality that you've stumbled upon. There's no origin story. There's nothing like that. It's just there. No signs indicating what it was. Just you alone. That's what the Backrooms was all about. The lack of information is what made the Backrooms scary, in my opinion. The whole point of the Backrooms is to not know why you feel scared looking at the photo, but you do feel scared looking at the photo. Unfortunately, this would get shafted. The lack of anything would soon die out. Back in 2000, I'd say 17, 18 is when the Backrooms first had its comeuppance. And it wouldn't be until like the 2020s when the Backrooms really started to kick off into something bigger. And I hate to say it, but I feel like all the updates that people have made ruined the Backrooms. Now, I'm in the minority. I understand that completely. I'm going to have probably a lot of comments defending the newer Backrooms. But I'm just giving an alternate view on the Backrooms phenomenon. The original photos were creepy because there was only like 3 of them, right? There was only 3 photos of nearly the same location, just different types of, just different position of walls. The whole point of the Backrooms was to be scared of nothingness. What made the Backrooms scary for me is the quietness, the emptiness, the darkness. It played on every fear that I have. The fear of being alone, the fear of open spaces, the fear of quietness, and the fear of darkness. Though the darkness wouldn't be a massive factor because most of the time it's lit up, but still, it's the openness that's creepy because you're vulnerable. You're always vulnerable. No matter where you stand, there's always going to be a presence there watching you. But there's nothing there. But the reason Backrooms have ruined this, there's an actual squid-like monster who chases you around. Why is he there? No one knows. People just make it like an SCP type thing. There's these string bean monsters that come after you that are look like a version of Siren Head but aren't a version of Siren Head. Just makes no sense. Still a little bit creepy, but not completely horrible. But then we get into the parts that I do not like. They started adding, I don't remember the names of many of them, but they started adding like a party room, the party rooms, which is an alternate version of the back rooms. And then they started adding levels to the back rooms, which that was a part of the original source material, but it wouldn't have changed anything. It would just get darker and then you restart back to the start. If you continue to fall through the floor, you get to another level and another level and another level until you slowly go insane and die. Now, I do like the lore a little bit of the monsters. The monsters are just extensions of people who died here. But then it got to the insaner point. People started adding other rooms. The bathrooms, the pool rooms. There's even one time they added a hotel to the thing. It made the back rooms just another horror experience. Just a walk around with a monster. No goal. Or there's ways to exit the back rooms. That's not what was the point of the back rooms initially. And then they added all of the military shit. Like, the military are finding ways to go into the back rooms. And they're, like, investigating, which, like, again, that's not how the stuff works. I always assumed that the back rooms always chose, like, I don't know, man. The back rooms was creepy to me because there was lack of anything. But now, it's gotten to the point where I don't fear the back rooms. Like, obviously, if it was in real life, obviously, yeah, it'd be creepy. But there's just so much going on with the back rooms that it lost its charm. It just became another indie horror game. It kind of upset me because I actually had a physical reaction to the back rooms. When I looked at those photos back in the day, I felt fear. I was like, "Oh yeah, that's a creepy photo." Now that I look at it, it's just like, "Oh, yeah." People try to make the back rooms scarier with adding monsters, but really it's less scary. But yeah, dude, I know I'm in the minority. Again, I'm going to say that again. I know I'm in the minority. So then they added, more recently, they added, as if the pool rooms weren't bad enough and the hotel wasn't bad enough, those are creepy. Those can be creepy. Well, the pool rooms, I don't think the pool rooms are necessarily creepy. The only creepiness is wet socks, but Then they started adding ridiculousness. They added towns, they added fields, just added so many different random things and call it the Backrooms, which just diminishes the whole point of the Backrooms. The Backrooms is meant to be a blank slate. The Backrooms is supposed to be horror that's different. What made the Backrooms scary for me is isolation. The same reason why Call of Duty Zombies in the early stages will always be creepy to me. Because of isolation. The feeling that you are alone. The feeling that you are in danger and you cannot ask for help. That shit is creepy to me. But I also understand that I'm in the minority here. But I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I doubt this video will do well. Unless I do brain rot, which I'm refusing to do. But yeah, I hope you guys understand. I'm not dogging. Okay, I don't want you guys to think that that I'm hating on the Backrooms, but it just feels like too much. Every time a Backrooms game comes out, every YouTuber and their mother plays it. It just gets old after a while, dude. That's why I'm happy that the Five Nights at Freddy's only comes out every once in a while. Because it would feel oversaturated and I just lose love for the game. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, and yeah, see you guys later.